So going in on Monday morning for consultations, as you know, on Lebanon, a country that Ireland has deep ties of community, and indeed our peacekeepers have been on the ground for over 4 decades, really worried about the situation on the ground in Lebanon. We're seeing increasing turmoil. You know, we regret the government hasn't managed to meet. We waited a long time to have a government. Now we have one. I'll also add that having one woman in government doesn't exactly meet that inclusive nature of government that we had wanted to see. But we do want to see stability, of course, in Lebanon. We recognise the enormous economic, socio-economic challenges on the ground, want to see progress on the investigation in relation to the port, and of course we fully support going to elections early next year, hopefully in the spring. And we'll also have some discussions on the DPRK, on the sanctions committee. Again, something that we watch very closely at the table. We want to see the situation on the peninsula completely denuclearized. We want to see a complete and irreversible denuclearization, and also other weapons of mass destruction ended in terms of the steps towards a stable Korean peninsula. We'd like to see a return to dialogue. That's the objective, and we will say that, of course, in our discussions today.
Any plans on resolution about DPRK?
Well, what we're doing today is looking in particular at the current situation and the impact of sanctions. Ireland fully supports EU UN sanctions in relation to the Korean Peninsula, with the idea being, of course, that it encourages a return to dialogue, and that's the objective of the sanctions, and we fully support those. Thank you.
Very much. Any comments on JCPOA negotiations, which are starting to we're going to have to
just quickly, of course, as facilitator of the JCPOA on the Security Council, we're absolutely watching in a very vigilant way. My own Foreign Minister, Simon Coveney, has been in contact at political level. We want to see a good return to discussions in Vienna. This is the return we've been waiting for. We believe that the JCPOA was one of the most important diplomatic achievements in recent years. We still see it as the best way to contain Iran's nuclear ambition. We want to see a return to the table in good faith on all sides, and to see the JCPOA back on the rails. Thanks.
Fingers crossed. Thanks, guys.